Hi, it's been quite a while since I've had a chance to do a video, and I'm really glad to finally be able to do so. Wanted to touch base on a few things. The first thing is that I have finally gotten a chance to see a specialist concerning my prediabetes diagnostic, and she was able to provide me with some tips and some tweaks that I can do to my nutrition to help the weight loss process along. For example, she told me that I needed to watch my carbohydrate intake a little bit better than I was actually monitoring that. And she mentioned that my snacks, for example, should not be any more than 15 grams of carbohydrates per snack, and that my meals should not be over 30, I think. I can't remember. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. So I'll be checking back on that, and I promise to let you know. But anyway, it should be tailored to you. So I wouldn't want you to take what she told me to do for myself to be applied to you, because as usual, remember, we're always talking about bio individuality. The reason why I wanted to even mention that is because I wanted to share that certain conditions, like for example for me is the prediabetes, is going to require the professional advice of a physician who is well trained in nutrition as well, and who understands about bio individuality, and who understands my personal needs, my personal lifestyle, and being able to have that conversation with a healthcare provider not only provides you the education and the support, but also the accountability. Because in my case, for example, she wants to see me in 2 weeks. We're going to be doing blood work next week, and then the following week she's going to be weighing me, and we're on the same track because we do want to do 1 to 2 pounds a week, and that's what we're aiming for. So that actually adds a little bit of support for me, and I'm very happy about that. The second thing I wanted to touch on today is that tracking is so important, because I had kind of strayed from the habit of tracking on a regular basis, making sure that I knew what I was having for lunch, for dinner, for snacks. Not something obsessive where I have to write down every micro, thing that I'm eating, but at least tracking, to make sure that I know um, what I'm putting into my body. Because believe me, when you're not tracking it, you are forgetting, and then it's very easy to overeat and not realize that you're sabotaging yourself. So I would say it again. When I started talking to my doctor and she asked about the carbohydrate intake and whatnot, I decided to really keep track on it, and it felt so good this week to be able to track. I used the app Lose It, but Fitness Pal is out there. There are countless um, apps that actually help with that. So tracking is important. Paying attention to your own individual needs is important. And also, if you have a condition, anything, whether it's hyperthyroid, diabetes, prediabetes, hypertension, cholesterol, it's always good to speak to a healthcare provider that's going to be able to give you the clinical perspective and provide you with some tips, some encouragement, some education, and of course you're looking for the accountability. But it's very, very important to speak with somebody who is going to be taking into account your own unique sets of circumstances. So that conversation needs to happen, and you need to feel comfortable to be able to bounce back and to feel more like you're having a person working with you than prescribing you something that you may not be able to implement. So if you're not happy with the first time, I am a proponent, and I am of getting a second opinion, making sure that you shop until you find the healthcare provider with whom you can have that kind of rapport and that kind of relationship. It is imperative. So to your health and mind, I will keep you guys posted. Like I said, blood sugar is going to be tested next week, and then in 2 weeks she's going to be weighing me, and we're aiming for the 1 to 2 pounds per week, as I mentioned. So I'm super excited, as I said before, and I'm hoping that I will be able to hear again from your feedback, your support, your comments. They're always welcome. The channel is Kat's Wellness Journey, and that's K, the @ apostrophe S Wellness Journey. Have a nice weekend. Try to stay dry. I mean, in my area, it is raining, and I know that some people are actually dealing with a pretty bad storm up north. So stay safe, stay dry, stay warm, and to your health and mind, we'll stay in contact.